Now really, Mike, I am working on a most important new project. I cannot afford the time.
Just a minute. Yeah, that's right. You're the girl for me. Guess you'll always be. Got that, Tim?
Yes, Mike. No, it doesn't sound very original.
Oh, that's all right. It's the tune that will do it. This is going to be the best pop song ever written. Straight to #1. Now all you got to do is find a word that rhymes with tomorrow.
Borrow, follow, sorrow.
Hang on. Borrow. Yeah, the future will borrow. Good. Now can you repeat that last bit on the synthesizer, please, Tim?
If you insist, stand by.
You're the girl for me. I guess you'll always be. The future will borrow. No, that last bit doesn't fit properly. Oh, come on, Tim, you'll have to do better than this. I'm aiming for a #1 in the charts. You'll have to give me some more rhymes for tomorrow.
Is John aware that you are preventing the completion of this most valuable extension of my capabilities by enlisting my aid in composing a pop song?
Oh, yeah, John won't mind. Oh, hello, John.
Now, Mike, what are you looking so guilty about?
Oh, I was just chatting to Tim about the English language. You know, words and that.
English language? I didn't know you were interested in the English language.
Oh, yeah, always have been a sort of hobby of mine.
What's a hobby of yours?
The English language, would you believe?
Mike, the English language? You must be joking.
Thanks very much. It ain't that funny.
Ain't? No, Liz, I think we ought to encourage this interest in the English language. Well, come on then, let's have a look at it. I'd like to see this.
Don't worry. It's nothing. I was only messing about. Forget it.
I've scanned it all the way through, Mike. You'd be better using the word follow to rhyme with tomorrow. Your pop song would then run something like this. You're the girl for me, guess you'll always be. We'll both live for tomorrow, and happiness will follow. How's that?
Very nice.
You're not using Tim to help you compose a pop song, are you?
Well, rather good though, isn't it?
It's terrible.
Oh, well, that's because Tim can't sing.
On the contrary, I think I produced the words quite beautifully. And if I may say, rather more melodiously than your rendering, Mike.
You can't use Tim to help you compose a pop song. What was the idea, anyway?
Well, I thought I'd sort of start with a smash hit. You know, #1. Of course, I'd have given you a fair share of it, and we could have featured Tim in an electronic synthesizer.
Yes, you'll always be.
Tim, haven't you got anything better to do?
Yes, and another thing that's a rotten tune.
And happiness.
Tim, did you hear me?
will follow. Oh. Yes, I'm sorry. You're quite right, John. I have got more important things to attend to, like the new project. John, there is a signal coming in from hyperspace.
Hyperspace? Where's that?
It's the space between space, the space beyond time.
Oh, yeah.
What's that racket? I don't know. It's coming from hyperspace. Tim's monitoring it now.
Sounds like some sort of code.
Yes, I am trying to identify it.
Well, I reckon it's a...
Quite a minute, Mike. Tim, can you pinpoint the source?
It is beyond the region monitored by Watchdog 7 and is approaching Earth. Within 20 seconds, it should be visible on the Watchdog 7 scanner. It will come up on the screen shortly.
Watchdog what?
Watchdog 7 is one of a chain of small satellites guarding the approach to Earth in our solar system. You know, it is like a code.
Well, that's it.
Wait just a minute, Mike. What do you think, Tim?
I think it's coming from some sort of space vessel, although it is not on any definite orbit.
It's the same signal over and over again.
Yes, it's repeating itself. It's like a distress signal.
Yes, well, that's it, you see.
Let's listen to it.
I'm trying to decipher it using all known galactic audio patterns. Relaying pictures from Watchdog 7 onto viewing screen now.
Well, I can't see anything.
Stephen is right. The signal appears to be some sort of warning or distress signal.
Could be some sort of intergalactic signal, couldn't it, Tim?
No, I know what it
Hey,
is.
look!
Instruments indicate that it is drifting and not set on any firm course. There is no evidence of any propelling force.
Well, what is it?
Would you all mind if I said something?
What?
That signal's Morse code, SOS. Whoever or whatever's doing it is doing it a bit quick, but that is what it is.
He's right, listen.
Thank you very much.
SOS.
The signal's changed.
That was a Morse code SOS signal, Tim.
I am well aware of that.
Yeah, well, you didn't say so.
Having run through all the galactic codes, I have just checked the simple basic signals.
How big is that thing out there, Tim?
Quite small, Stephen. And scanners indicate that it is not a natural phenomenon.
Do you mean it is some sort of spacecraft?
Yes, but it is not of any type known to the Federation.
Is it possible to get in touch with it from here, Tim?
It is possible to aim a signal at it boosted by Watchdog 7.
Good, well, let's try and make contact.
Oh, be careful, John. You don't know what it is or what's inside it.
It might be some sort of missile, a bomb or something.
Try transmitting an SOS signal back up to that spacecraft, Tim.
Very well, John.
It's answering.
It is not an automatic signal.
Well, try again, Tim. This time, transmit just the first part, slowly, and then stop.
Why?
Yes, I see what you mean. Tim?
Well, whatever it is, it's intelligent.
Well, perhaps it's a pop star.
Shh.
Hey, stop transmitting. Try again.
Look, it's not so bright now.
I'm going up there to take a look.
Until we know more about it, I would advise that we continue to monitor it via Watchdog 7, John.
Better treat it carefully, John. We've no idea what it
They're
is.
sending out an Earth distress signal, SOS. They're obviously in trouble.
It could be some sort of trap.
Can I come with you, John?
No, Mike, you better stay here with Liz. I'll take Stephen. Come on, Stephen, get your AC on. Let's work our way round to the portal.
Just blackness. I can't see a thing.
Can you get in, John?
Not yet, Elizabeth. Can't find an opening.
What sort of craft is it?
The exterior's metal of some sort. It's smooth. But we can't see anything through the porthole. Tim, can we have your help to jaunt in?
Go ahead, John.
Okay, Stephen?
Right.
Elizabeth will contact you from the inside.
Wouldn't it be wiser if one of you stayed outside? John? John?
They've gone. They must be inside.
John, are you receiving me? Stephen?
The outside of the space vessel may be hindering communication. I will compensate.
Oh, I knew they shouldn't have gone in. Who knows what's in there?
John? Stephen?
It's okay, Elizabeth. We're inside and having a look around.
Be careful, John.
Is there anyone on board?
Hold on. We're checking on the atmosphere. Good, it's oxygen. We'll get back to you as soon as we've searched the ship. The control panel. Looks like a one-man job.
Nothing seems to be working.
Hey, what was that?
What?
I heard something. Listen.
No,
Seems to be coming from in here.
There's some way of opening it.
Quite a second. I'm just trying to work out what they're saying.
We could jaunt through.
No, we better not. Whoever it is, it might startle them. There must be some way of getting in here.
Can't see a thing in there. Breathe a torch. Seems to be coming
coming from over there somewhere.
Sorry, trying to get me a bit of a start.
Who are you? Quick, the torch. We are friends. We have come to help. We picked up your signal. Quick, the torch.
Hey, John, there's someone on the floor.
Luke's in a bad way. Quick, give me a hand. Let's get him into the light.
What about the other one?
Go and see. We have come to help you from the planet Earth. Your companion is safe.
Kratom. Kratom.
John! John!
What is it?
Hey, look, we've been talking to a dummy. No wonder it didn't answer.
Oh, don't waste your time with that. Come and give me a hand.
How is he?
Looks in a bad way. It's difficult to tell what's the matter with him. We'll have to get him back to the lab.
Right, we'll leave the matter transporter.
Liz, we've got a casualty on board. We're going to bring him back to the lab. Stephen's coming back for a matter transporter.
Right, John. Tim's standing by.
I'm going up there.
You better hold on, Mike.
I was going to join up and give you a hand.
Oh, thanks, Mike, but there's no need. It's a small ship with one humanoid on board. He's very weak. We'll need the matter transporter to get him back to the lab.
I'll take it.
No, you stay here.
What's wrong with him, the humanoid?
We don't know. The first thing is to get him back to the lab.
Look, I could go out there with this. I'm all suited up. And then
Look,
John
you stay
can...
here with Elizabeth.
I'm not just a pretty face, you know.
No? Everything all right, John?
Yeah, I think he's just suffering from exhaustion. He should be all right once we get him back to the lab.
Is there any way we can hold the ship here so it doesn't drift off into space again?
We might be able to arrange a tractor beam from Watchdog 7.
Right. Let's get him down to the lab. Still looks pretty groggy.
We'll need some food, Tim.
Yes, Elizabeth?
As I'm all suited up, I think I'll get Tim to jump me up to that ship for a look round.
No, Mike, you stay where you are.
I'm not in a beer. I'm not allowed to do anything.
I see no harm in it, John. Perhaps Mike's enthusiasm should be encouraged.
Yeah, why not?
Johnny's trying to say something.
Oh, because we've got my A-suit on, I'll be able to understand him while using the translator.
I can talk your language.
We speak in English.
I am Kwan. I am in space a long time, and my instruments pick up your transmissions. I see pictures. I hear, and I absorb your language.
Must mean radio and TV signals.
That is why I used your own distress code.
Can you tell us what happened to you?
I'm a long time. No power. No drink. And no food.
Tim, some nourishing food, please, quickly.
Your ship?
Ship. Ship, yes. I am from another place. Many light years. But now I've come from the father ship out in space. It is in great danger. I try to return to our planet of Rigora. Return for help. Lost way.
Sounds like his vessel is some sort of shuttlecraft from a bigger ship.
Yes.
Where is Rigora?
Planet. Home. Many light years. I am the son of Tirayan. I must go now. Must go.
Hey, take it easy. Look, it's safe to go anywhere. Tim, have we got any data on a planet called Rigora?
Yes, John. The Federation confirms that Rigora is one of the Radius 7 group of planets, in the Alpha system, which is beyond the outer ranges of the Federation. It is a closed world, little known. Probably an advanced technology. More sophisticated than Earth, that is all.
Thanks, Tim.
We must return to my ship. Try to repair. There is great danger. No time,
This is going to take special healing. Now concentrate, everyone. You too, Mike. Mike? Where's Mike?
He is at the ship, John. I jaunted him there.
There was no need for that, Tim. Mike, can you hear me?
Yes, John. It's great up here. I'm just having a general shifty around. Be back in a minute.
John, he doesn't look too good.
I can't detect any pulses. Stop breathing. What's that?
No, no.
Be careful, John.
It seems to be coming from inside here.
What is it?
Whatever it is, it's revived him.
Look, there's some sort of carving on it.
Hey, John, it's the same image we found in the spaceship.
John, I am receiving a signal from the spaceship.
Kwan, Jata Islat, Kwan, Jata Islat.
Tirayan? Tirayan! Jata Intot. Juan Girusk.
Desolas.
Juan Girusk.
Tim, does that voice originate from the spacecraft?
It would appear so, John. It is being relayed on the link with Watchdog 7.
The spaceship was empty. There was no one on board. We checked.
John, Mike's up there.
He is now inside the ship, John.
Mike, get back down here.
That's okay. I'm only having a look around.
Kwan, Naga Islat. Tirayan.
Hey, I think there's somebody up here.
Mike, did you hear me? Return at once.
No, hang on.
Naga Islat, Tirayan ala Kwan. Nagan.
Mike? Mike! What's he doing up there?
Tirayan ala Kwan. Rod ala. Rod ala.
Tirayan. He has found me. They scanned for many days. He spoke through the great sitar.
Mike? Mike, can you hear me?
What's happened to him?
I must return to my ship.
Come on, Stephen, we'll take him up there. We can investigate the power loss and see what's happened to Mike.
John, look, the ship, it's changing.
The power source of the vessel is returning.
It is good. Tirayan is sending the power for my ship. Take me back, quickly.
Come on, let's go. Mike. Where's Mike?
Full power is here. Tirayan has succeeded.
John is in here.
Mike? Mike.
Oh, hello. What happened then?
I was just about to ask you that.
I think you must have put the eye on me.
Just take it easy for a minute. How's it going, Quan?
I have not enough power to journey to Rigora. I have drifted too far off course. I will return to the fathership to die. To die with the rest of my people. And my father. You must all go now.
John, we're moving.
Please go quickly. I cannot stop the ship.
But look, we might be able to help you. What's wrong with the fathership? What do you mean you're going to die?
Please, you must return to your Earth.
Quan, where is your father's ship?
It is on the edge of your galaxy. It is in this area.
The Pluto 5 region.
That is where we found the great opening in the sky.
Opening.
In the sky, the blackness of space, there is a hole.
A hole? In space? What do you mean?
Yes, a way through, out of your universe and your, galaxy. The fathership cannot escape. It is being pulled into the hole. Soon it will be gone forever. My people and my father, Tirayan.
Liz, we're going to try and help Quan on the fathership.
You're disappearing from the viewing screen, John. Tim's having difficulty in picking you up. You better get back quickly.
Soon it will be too late. We are already traveling and I can do nothing. I have no control. The father ship is taking me. Please go, quickly.
John, Tim may not be able to jaunt you back if you leave it any longer. You're in some sort of force field. Communication's getting difficult.
Look, Elizabeth, we can't just leave Quan here to die. We must be able to help him somehow, and if what he says about this hole in space is true,
That's impossible.
Yeah, well, it can't be a black hole, that's for sure. Otherwise our entire solar system would have been swallowed up.
No, it is not a black hole. These we know about. This is a way out to the unknown. Please, you have no time.
Tim, can you hear me?
John, communications are becoming very difficult. We think that you had better come back immediately. I'm afraid I can't.
I told you to leave. Now it is too late. The father ship is sealed. There is no way out.
He's right. I can't jaunt away from here. We must be in some sort of force field.
Elizabeth? Tim, can you hear me? We can't communicate either.
John, does that mean we're trapped?
Tim? Elizabeth?
Not enough power to journey to Rigora. I have drifted too far off course. I will return to the father ship to die. To die with the rest of my people and my father. You must all go now.
John, we're moving.
Please go quickly. I cannot stop the ship.
But look, we might be able to help you. What's wrong with the father ship? What do you mean you're going to die?
Please, you must return to your Earth.
Quan, where is your father's ship?
It is on the edge of your galaxy. It is in this area.
The Pluto 5 region.
That is where we found the great opening in the sky.
Opening?
In the sky, the blackness of space, there is a hole.
A hole? In space? What do you mean?
Yes, a way through, out of your universe and your, galaxy. The father ship cannot escape. It is being pulled into the hole. Soon it will be gone forever. My people and my father, Tirayan.
Liz, we're going to try and help Quan on the father ship.
You're disappearing from the viewing screen, John. Tim's having difficulty in picking you up. You better get back quickly.
Soon it will be too late. We are already traveling and I can do nothing. I have no control. The father ship is taking me. Please go, quickly.
John, Tim may not be able to jaunt you back if you leave it any longer. You're in some sort of force field. Communication's getting difficult.
Look, Elizabeth, we can't just leave Quan here to die. We must be able to help him somehow, and if what he says about this hole in space is true,
That's impossible.
Yeah, well, it can't be a black hole, that's for sure. Otherwise our entire solar system would have been swallowed up.
No, it is not a black hole. These we know about. This is a way out to the unknown. Please, you have no time.
Tim, can you hear me?
John, communications are becoming very difficult. We think that you had better come back immediately. I'm afraid I can't.
I told you to leave. Now it is too late. The father ship is sealed. There is no way out.
He's right. I can't jaunt away from here. We must be in some sort of force field.
I am sorry. I did warn you all.
Well, there must be something we can do.
There is. Something's happening now. It's Tim and Elizabeth. Help them, everybody. Concentrate. Liz. Hey, how did you...
I didn't think I'd make it.
You shouldn't have come. We can't get away from here.
Yes, I know. The ship's powers created some sort of force field. Tim came up with this when he saw what was happening. He's been working on it.
Well, what is it?
Insurance.
Insurance?
I have to connect this to the ship's power source.
What is it?
You'll see in a minute.
Whatever you intend, Elizabeth, I cannot return you to your planet.
Yes, I know. Please connect this to the ship's power source.
Very well. Place it on here.
Come on, Elizabeth, what is it?
It is quite simple, John. Once you understand the basic principle.
Tim!
Since you all decided to leave me twiddling my thumbs, as it were, whilst you wandered off across the galaxy, I decided to accompany you in spirit, if not entirely in being.
Hey, it's a sort of mini team.
You could put it that way, Mike. I have arranged this device to relay my voice, based on a similar principle to your jaunting belts, except, of course, that I am much too large and complicated to jaunt.
Well, that's brilliant, Tim.
I thought you would all be pleased. I have been working on it for some time.
I'm sure he was a bit put out. He thinks we underestimate him.
Just as well anyway. He'd have probably got lonely back there on his own.
This may show you that I am not just any old biotronic computer.
Oh, of course not, Tim.
Yeah, great.
Tim, if we need to, is there any way you can jaunt us back down to Earth?
No, John. You are in some sort of force field. We must wait until we find a solution. Possibly until we reach this father ship that Quan speaks of.
That will be many hours, and then you will face great danger. All of you. Oh, I cannot see any way out. I feel responsible for the lives of you all. I have much regret.
If I'd known you was coming up to join us, I'd have asked you to bring me up some proper clothes.
What's wrong with your AE suit? With its environmental control, it's about the most comfortable thing you could wear.
It's not uncomfortable. It's just it makes me look like a deep sea diver. And I feel alright, Burke.
If that's all you're worried about, that's easily solved. Use your Spectra shift.
My what?
Your Spectra shift. It can make your AE suit look like anything you want. It's a sort of instant disguise kit. No, really, all you have to do is think of how you'd like to be dressed, and that's what you'll look like.
You must be joking.
No, try it.
I knew it wouldn't work, Hey, that's neat.
Quan, when you were ill down on Earth, you had a metal image inside your tunic. It brought you back to consciousness again.
Yes, the spirit of Zatan and my father came through the image. My father is able to use it to help me.
Quan, what was your father's ship doing in this part of the galaxy?
The chiefs of our planet Rigora persuaded my father and I to take a last great journey through the heavens. One day my father will pass from this life and go and join Zatan in the spirit world. Then I shall take his place. I shall be a divine ruler.
Well, I think I better just go and check the instruments.
Can you communicate with your father now?
No, he alone has the power. He found me through the spirit of Zatan. He gave me power for the ship. He is bringing me back. That is all he can do. I am very happy that soon I shall see him again.
Well, according to the instruments, we're dead on course for the Pluto 5 region.
Yes, Tim calculated it would be about 10 hours before we reach Quan's fathership.
In the meantime, I think we all ought to try and get some sleep.
I can arrange that for you. There are rest places in the wall we can open up.
What, in here?
Yes.
I can't say I fancy sleeping in here with him.
I will appeal to the spirit of Zatan to be with us all now and in the future. Then I will make you all comfortable. Look, Elizabeth. There, the father ship.
What is it?
We're approaching Quan's ship.
Mike, Stephen, here, quickly, look.
And there, beyond, the great hole in the sky.
Yeah, look at that.
That just can't be a hole.
The instruments of the father ship have confirmed it. It has no substance. It is an opening in the fabric of the universe. Quan Ailat, Quan Ailat, Tirayan Jala.
Jata Ailat, Kanaba.
Good. Soon we shall go aboard the father ship.
Can you analyze the nature of that hole in the sky, Tim?
I am not able to scan it in my present form, John. And there are no records of any other similar phenomenon.
I hope your dad don't mind us dropping down for tea.
I will explain to them what has happened. I know my father will understand.
I'm hoping with Tim's help we might be able to do something to help him.
We too have intelligent machines like yours, but they are helpless. Soon you will see.
No, that isn't exactly my idea of a warm welcome.
You make me feel like some peculiar specimen from outer space.
That's just what we are as far as they're concerned.
You speak for yourself.
Oh, how much longer have we got to wait?
I am sorry. All is not well. My father wishes to speak with you. He has absorbed your earth language from me. Please come. Aku datang, Tiraya.
I am Tirayan. I discern that you are friends. I am grateful that you tried to help my son. But I cannot welcome you here with happiness. My son will have told you of the dangers. We have only 2 of your days left. Then we shall be gone. Forever.
And while I have been away, Vaktan has taken over the ship.
It is true I no longer am in control. He has taken over by force.
What, do you mean a sort of mutiny?
That is the word, I believe. Vaktan and the other chiefs suggested this great journey through the heavens away from our planet Regara, that they might kill us.
Kill us?
Yes. They planned first to take over this fathership, and then Regara. But now that we are being drawn towards the great hole, their plan has failed.
Zena!
Vaktan.
Tirayan! Nida Gramdala.
Nidala.
Hey, who are you staring at? Push off.
He wishes to talk with you. He absorbs speech.
You should not have come here.
We came here to help you. If we could have a look at the power...
Zola!
the control,
Zoltan!
it might be...
Come on, what's happening?
Aidia! Forward!
My son!
Santa!
Santa.
He will be all right now.
I don't like the look of that Vaktan character. He shoot his granny for 4pence.
Must wait for our chance. We'll see if there's some way we can help.
we don't understand the background to all this. I don't think we should interfere until we do. Besides, we're pretty helpless without Tim, so might as well just wait and see what happens.
Vaktan and his men will be working on the ship's energy reactors. They hope to break the pull from the hole and escape. I am sorry you are all involved in this.
So, how is the great Tirayan now? comfortable, I hope?
Vectan, you have served me for many years, and I have always treated you well, almost like a brother. Why do you wish to kill us?
Because you are in our way. We, the chiefs of Regora, are tired of the old ways of peace. We must expand. With our superior knowledge, we can conquer the whole of our galaxy. We are the superior beings. We must fight. We must grow.
You are wrong, Vectan. You never truly grow through fighting.
We have planned this for many years, and nothing can stop us. Soon, we will escape from the pull of this hole in the sky. And when we escape, then you will all die.
You won't escape from that hole, not without our help. We have the knowledge you need to free your ship.
You?
They do have special powers, not known to us.
Yeah, that's right.
You? You would save the fathership.
Yes. Now, you need to look at the power source and the controls, of course.
Come, we'll see.
Oh, no. If I help you, what happens to us?
If you save the fathership, then you will all be released.
You release all of us? Tirayan and the others?
On my oath as a Regoran chief, if you save the fathership, then you will all be released. Now, Grala Molozani, Zitan. Now tell them, Kwan.
He has made an oath. He cannot break it.
Come on then, Stephen. Let's see what we can do.
It would have been better if they had not gone.
I don't understand this.
John, we're getting nearer.
Yes, I know. Hey, I wonder...
Hurry! Time is short.
How's it going, Tim?
I shall need further data on the maximum thrust of the ship's energy reactors, John.
Okay, Tim, stand by. I'm getting it for you now.
Are you sure we can trust him, Vectan, or whatever his name is?
He has made his oath. He cannot change that.
How much longer have we got?
In one more of your days, we shall have passed from the galaxy, through the hole, into what?
Perhaps into oblivion.
I hope John and Steve know what they're doing. I don't think I fancy Oblivion very much.
John, what happened?
Well, can you do it?
No.
Well, there's no way we can save the ship.
There is one.
Yes, and only one person has the key to it.
What do you mean, John?
Why don't you tell them, Tirayan?
You know,
Yes.
then your powers are greater than I thought.
I don't understand.
All the instruments indicate that this ship is being pulled toward that hole in the sky. So, Stephen and I switched to reverse thrust, which showed on the instruments.
But the ship didn't reverse. The power source is set to drive us straight into the hole.
There isn't any pull from that hole out there. None at all. This ship is heading toward it under its own power. It's been preset on a fixed course, and the instruments have been arranged to hide it.
We are not trapped by the Great Hole.
No, we're not trapped. Nor are we being pulled, are we, Tirayan?
No.
The instruments have been fixed to fool Vatcon and the others.
It is true. I myself set the ship on its course. In no way can the controls be altered. I cannot stop it now.
But why, Father? We don't know what will happen to us if we pass through the hole. It could mean destruction.
When I realized that Vactan intended to take over our planet, I decided that the destruction of the fathership, or its disappearance, was the only way to save Regara.
Do you mean you were prepared to sacrifice yourself to stop Vectan?
Yes,
But what about your people on Regora? You'd be abandoning them.
I have thought of all these things, and I am filled with a great sorrow.
You, come. Your voice from your planet speaks. Come.
Tim, this is John.
John, can you connect me directly with the computer input to the power source of the ship?
I'm not sure, Tim. Why?
It may be possible to override the computer controls to the energy reactors, provided you can give me sufficient power. Theoretically...
What is happening?
Shh. Go on, Tim.
Theoretically, I can counteract the computer's instructions if I can pinpoint the exact tie-in between the computer and the power controls.
Okay, Tim, stand by. I will be able to save your ship.
Then begin at once.
First, I need the answer to some questions.
Speak.
The shuttlecraft, the small craft in which we came here with Quan, has it enough power to return to Earth on its own?
Perhaps, but it may be necessary to boost its power.
Well, is it possible to transfer enough energy reactor cells from the father ship to the shuttlecraft in order to give it that power?
It is possible.
Good. I want you to release Tirion and the others and put them aboard the shuttlecraft. Only then will I try and save your ship.
Impossible!
Then there's nothing I can do.
Then I will kill your friends now.
And you will die also. Unless you do as I say, I will do nothing.
Vaktan. Organizate in the light.
Georgevich.
Right.
Very well. I agree. I will do everything you ask.
Good. Stephen, I want you to get Tirion and the others and put them aboard the shuttlecraft.
Can you manage here on your own, John?
He is not on his own, Stephen. I am still standing by, in case you had forgotten.
Thanks, Tim. That'll be all right, Stephen. Now get it organized, but keep in touch.
Okay, be careful, John.
Zola!
Okay then, Tim. Here we go.
Right. That's that then. We've got all the power we need to get back to Earth comfortably.
Yes, Vaktan has kept his word. So far.
What's John planning to do?
I'm not sure. At least he's still in contact with Tim.
Now that we have taken the energy reactors from the father ship, its power is much less. They will not catch us. We are much faster than they.
What, you mean we sort of left them in first gear?
That's right. They've only got 3 energy reactors left.
But they could still reach Rigora before us.
Oh, don't worry about it. When we get back to Earth, we can send you both back to Rigora by matter transporter, in the fraction of time it would take to get there by your own father ship.
I do not understand.
They have special powers to return us home, Father. We can trust them.
I wonder what's happening to John.
What is happening? What are you doing?
Soon have it fixed. Are you sure you can do it, Tim? Jaunt me to the shuttlecraft.
It will be dangerous, John, but there is a chance, provided that you can surge a burst of power through at exactly the right second.
Right. Launch the shuttlecraft, please, Vaktan. Launch it now.
And what of the father ship?
When you have launched the shuttlecraft, then I will save the father ship.
Very well.
Stand by, Tim.
What are you doing?
Saving your ship. There. The father ship is yours.
You've done it. You've stopped the ship. We have control. There. I have kept my word. There is the shuttlecraft. You stay here with us. We have need of your knowledge. There are still things to be done.
Oh, no, not this time. Now, Tim, now.
He looks awful.
Let me see him.
Look, it's completely wrecked. Burnt out.
John. John.
I made it. Tim's box.
I'm afraid it's badly damaged, John. It looks as if our link with Tim is finished.
At least we're free.
John, he tricked us. Vaktan.
What?
He released us from the father ship as he promised, but...
This ship doesn't respond to the controls. It's been fixed.
The controls are locked. We're straight on course for that big hole in the sky. There's nothing we can do to stop it.
What is happening? What are you doing?
Soon have it fixed. Are you sure you can do it, Tim? Jaunt me to the shuttlecraft.
It will be dangerous, John, but there is a chance, provided that you can surge a burst of power through at exactly the right second.
Right. Launch the shuttlecraft, please, Vaktan. Launch it now.
And what of the father ship?
When you have launched the shuttlecraft, then I will save the father ship.
Very well.
Stand by, Tim.
What are you doing?
Saving your ship. There. The father ship is yours.
You've done it. You've stopped the ship. We have control. There. I have kept my word. There is the shuttlecraft. You stay here with us. We have need of your knowledge. There are still things to be done.
Oh, no, not this time. Now, Tim, now.
He looks awful.
Let me see him.
Look, it's completely wrecked. Burnt out.
John. John?
I made it. Tim's box.
I'm afraid it's badly damaged, John. It looks as if our link with Tim is finished.
Well, at least we're free.
John, he tricked us, Vaktan.
What?
He released us from the father ship as he promised, but
This ship doesn't respond to the controls. It's been fixed.
The controls are locked. We're straight on course for that big hole in the sky. There's nothing we can do to stop it.
how'd you feel?
Okay now, thanks, Elizabeth. It's a pity about Tim's box, though.
It is no good, John. The controls do not respond.
We've gone over the power link-up. There's no way we can stop the ship. We're locked in on a course, and that's taking us straight into that hole.
What, you mean we'll just disappear through that thing?
I've never seen anything like that before.
I wonder what it is.
Yeah, the instruments confirm it's definitely an opening, but what's beyond it, there's just no way of knowing.
So if we go through it, we're no longer in our own galaxy?
Who knows?
This is Quan calling the fathership. Come in, please. Quan to fathership. Riladuna Zani, Vaktar.
Well, I don't feel like disappearing through some hole in the sky.
No, neither do I.
Only we could have contact with Tim.
Yeah? Yeah, but where are they now? How did you lose contact?
I managed to jaunt Elizabeth to the shuttlecraft, but the power surge destroyed the booster device.
I knew it. I knew that if I wasn't around to keep an eye on things, something would go wrong.
Don't worry, Tyso. Our friend Timus is on his way here.
Timus?
Yes, you remember you met him once? The official representative of the Galactic Federation. He should be here quite soon.
Yeah, but there was no need to send for him, Tim. I can handle things.
I should be interested to hear how.
Well, could... Or we could. Well, it might be possible to... How long will it be before he gets here?
About 5 minutes.
As long as that. I wish you to get a move on then.
Do not look so troubled, John. I have appealed to the great Zitan to help us.
I'd have felt happier if we'd had Tim's help.
And the fathership?
Still there, still watching. Vaktan wants to make sure that we disappear. I've been through the entire power system, and without Tim's help, there's just no way that I can regain control of this ship.
John, the temperature's dropping. There's a sort of mist.
Our speed has increased. We are only a short distance from the center of the hole. It has a sort of whiteness. Look.
John, what can it be?
I don't know, Elizabeth. Quan, can you increase the heat on the ship's life support system?
I have already, John. The temperature outside reads absolute 0.
Calculating in about 3 minutes, we'll be right into the hole.
Well, we're soon going to find out where it leads to.
If we get that far, once we are through and we may be destroyed, we know nothing of the atmosphere, the pressures, or...
Oh, I don't fancy this at all.
Ship scanner's directing to the hole, John.
Read 0.
Nothing, no reading at all.
Quan Eilard calling the father ship. Come in, please. Can you read me, Vaktan?
Well, there's nothing more we can do. The most we can hope for is that we pass through the hole without being destroyed.
Rala. Gegzi.
Bloß die Sitan.
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 All right.
Oh, steady one, please. Oh, well, almost.
Any damage, Quan?
The power has gone. The energy reactors have stopped. There is nothing driving the ship. I'll switch to emergency power. The life support systems are still functioning.
The great god Zitan seems to be on our side so far.
John, where are we?
I don't know yet. The instruments indicate that we're still maintaining a dead straight course.
But I thought we'd lost power.
We have. It looks as if there's some sort of force driving us along.
What's our speed?
Well, according to the instrument, it's relatively slow, but there's no doubt about it. We're maintaining the same course on which we entered the hole.
What, you mean we're going further in?
Yes.
Can you switch the scanner to visual? It's just a sort of mist.
Well, I've still got my special powers. I could get suited up and make it out to the Pluto 5 region.
We have already lost contact with the others. It would be wiser for you to stay here. We must act on the advice of the Federation and Timus.
I think I'd rather be out there with them than sweating it out down here.
Timus is due here at any moment, and I am sure John and the others are coping with the situation. They may have already managed to escape and be on their way back.
Well, I reckon we're bound to come out somewhere eventually.
Do you think so?
No, I was only trying to be cheerful. Hey, just thought of something. Hope we've got some proper food on board.
Don't tell me you're hungry.
No, not really.
It's been a very strange place then. My stomach stopped working.
I was only thinking of later on. We might be here for days.
Or forever.
What was that?
There's been some sort of cosmic disturbance.
John, look! Outside! It's getting dark.
Nothing here at all.
I'll just do another complete scan.
Right, look! Where is that, John? What bearing is it on?
It's directly behind us. We're travelling away from it.
It's the hole we came through.
Oh, yes, of course. Now it's darker. We can pick it up.
What, you mean we come through that thing and we're travelling away from it?
It would seem so. It is now a great distance behind us.
Why is it getting darker?
I don't know.
Scan up front, John, so we can check the direction we're heading.
Darkness and nothing. And that's where we're going, right into nothing.
We could be in some sort of void with no beginning and no end.
It's getting blacker by the minute.
I'm here in response to your summons under the emergency rule. 741, subsection A, paragraph 4 of the Galactic Code.
Wasn't me who sent for you. It was Tim.
You are welcome here, Timus.
Thank you, Tim.
I wasn't here when they taunted off, but if I had been...
I suggest we do not stand around discussing irrelevancies. I am fully briefed as to the predicament of the young Earth people in the Pluto 5 region. We must make contact with them.
Can.
I will arrange it at once. You will have the extra power.
What are you doing?
Your silent observation will be appreciated. Tim, relay the image from the Pluto 5 region onto your viewing screen. It is now possible. And that, presumably, is the mysterious opening.
That is correct. I cannot find any trace of the small spaceship.
Blimey, you mean that's what they're headed for?
Yes, Tyso.
Where are they then?
I am afraid they have already disappeared through that opening.
Oh, no.
It could not be prevented. Stand by with the coordinates of their last known position, please.
All my information indicates that we cannot make contact with them. Not by conventional means.
Convention is not a word with which I am too familiar. Quite unique. I have no detailed information on such a phenomenon.
Well, what are you going to do then?
Switch your power banks to your Alpha Plus monitor, please, Tim.
Right.
Is that them? Are they in that?
Yes.
If they are still alive.
Well, where are they?
They are inside an unknown environment. It appears to be almost a complete void and outside this galaxy.
Even with your assistance, I cannot establish contact with them.
Can you do anything?
There are certain limits even to my powers. Please be patient. Do not forget we are dealing with a highly unique situation. They appear to be enveloped in complete blackness.
What's happening to them?
John, we are in total darkness.
And the hole. It's almost disappeared from the screen.
How fast are we going now?
Still the same. Still travelling away from the hole.
It is now far behind us. Oh, it is gone. We are too far away for the scanners to see it any longer.
What do we do now?
Seems to be getting rough on us. Elizabeth?
Hold tight, everybody!
They've gone. Something's happened to them.
What assistance can you give, Timus?
Now that they have been completely enveloped in that void, there is nothing to be done.
What do you mean, nothing?
Precisely that. This is an unknown phenomenon. There is no way the Federation can reach them for the moment. It was extremely unwise of them to place themselves in such a position. It is not possible to protect them against a lack of judgment or a lack of wisdom.
Well, there must be something we can do.
I only wish there was, Tyso. And it certainly wasn't a lack of judgment.
Silence! I am being recalled. I must return to the Federation and report. They are concerned about this opening which has appeared.
They're concerned? What about John and Liz and the others? Now listen to me.
I will contact you again. It is to be hoped that your companions survive until we can find a solution.
Come back here.
He's gone, Tyso. I don't think there really was anything more he could do. We will just have to wait until the Federation get back to us.
Well, I don't give anything for the chances of John and the others now. I mean, if he couldn't do anything.
John? John? Quan, what happened? What was it?
Quan, are you okay?
I think so.
Stephen?
Yes, I'm okay.
Awful noise. Oh, if you'd like to stop this thing, I'd like to get off.
John, look! Elizabeth!
She must have banged her head.
Bring her! Bring her!
Quick, give me a hand, Stephen. I'll take her in here.
Father?
We are safe. The worst is now past. There is nothing to fear.
Elizabeth is hurt.
Elizabeth. Elizabeth. You are well. The danger is past.
Is everything all right?
Everything's fine, Elizabeth. Now you just banged your head.
She
Take
will
it
be
easy.
all right. Go. I will attend to her.
John, there's something showing ahead of us. Look!
Hole.
Yes, the hole has appeared again.
Well, that's odd.
What?
It can't be the hole we came through. We're heading for it, not away from it.
Well, perhaps the ship turned round and we're going back the way we came.
No, that is not possible. We are maintaining the same course and speed as before. Nothing has changed. Whatever that light is, we are travelling towards it.
Or perhaps we're like a train in a tunnel. We went in at one end and now we're going towards the other.
What do you see?
A light far off in the distance, look. It's like Mike says, it's like we're in some sort of tunnel.
John, that light is a way out of here. I knew it. We have travelled through the worst part. I must go give thanks to Zitan.
But isn't that just like we were before, with the first hole? We've no idea what we're heading for.
Well, anything's better than this awful blackness.
I think it's getting lighter.
How long is it since you went through the first hole?
About 7 or 8 hours, I should think. That's odd. My watch has stopped.
So's mine.
That's strange.
So travelled a tremendous distance.
Well, it's definitely some sort of hole we're travelling towards, and we're getting closer.
We are slowing down. The ship's speed is decreasing rapidly.
The force that was driving us along must have stopped when we hit that turbulence.
John, we are now almost at a standstill, but still drifting very slowly.
Hey, the ship's energy reactors are working again.
We have power drive. The controls are responding.
How'd that happen?
Who cares? Let's get out of here.
Yes, but where to?
Simple, we go back the way we came.
We have full power drive. We can reach maximum speed.
Look, if we go back the way we came, stand in exactly the same bearing for 7 or 8 hours, we're bound to return to the hole we came through.
Yeah, back to our own galaxy.
Right, let's go then.
No, wait. If we go back the way we came, we'd have to travel through that turbulence again. We'd be going against that force. If we did go back, we might lose the energy drive again.
Yes, there's no guarantee we'd ever make it. We were almost wrecked coming through. I don't like the idea of going through that hole either. You don't know what's out there.
No, rather the devil you know, I suppose.
Yeah, that's right.
We must travel on the same bearings backwards or forwards. If we deviate from that course, we could be lost here forever.
Well, it's a dead cell. We can't stay here.
At least we'll be travelling 10 times faster going back. We might sort of, well, crash our way through. I vote we go back.
Wait. We must go forward. We cannot go back.
But it's our only chance to get back to our own world.
Yes, Tirayan. We have full power. We must try back through the great hole in the sky.
No. The spirit of Zitan tells me we must go forward, towards the light. Do you understand, Quan?
Yes, Father. I understand.
Then set your course. Set it now.
Hang on a minute.
Please trust me.
What are your reasons for going on, Tirayan?
I have no reasons. I cannot tell you where the light leads. But I know we must go forward. The meaning of the spirit is clear.
We don't believe in all that spirit nonsense, do we?
Hang on a minute, Mike. Are you absolutely sure, Tirayan?
I am sure, John. We must not go back.
Very well, Father. I will set our course to go on towards the light.
You realise that if you're wrong, well, all of us...
We
will
must
also be...
not go back.
We could explore further on towards the light. I mean, we could still come back if there was any danger.
Huh.
Yes, we'll go on for a little while. And as Liz says, we ought to be able to come back to this position if necessary. Maintain course, Quan. Full speed ahead.
Thank you, John.
I hope he knows what he's doing.
We might never have got back the way we came, Mike. I'd have advised going on anyway.
Accelerating to maximum speed, John. Full reactor drive.
John, look, it's getting brighter.
Main course dead ahead.
I wish we knew what was on the other side.
We'll soon find out.
shine ahead of us. Look!
Hole.
Yes, the hole has appeared again.
That's odd.
What?
It can't be the hole we came through. We're heading for it, not away from it.
Well, perhaps the ship turned round and we're going back the way we came.
No, that is not possible. We are maintaining the same course and speed as before. Nothing has changed. Whatever that light is, we are travelling towards it.
Well, perhaps we're like a train in a tunnel. We went in at one end and now we're going towards the other.
What do you see?
A light far off in the distance, look. It's like Mike says, it's like we're in some sort of tunnel.
John, that light is a way out of here. I knew it. We have travelled through the worst part. I must go give thanks to Zitan.
But isn't that just like we were before, with the first hole? With no idea what we're heading for.
Well, anything's better than this awful blackness.
I think it's getting lighter.
How long is it since you went through the first hole?
About 7 or 8 hours, I should think. That's odd. My watch has stopped.
So's mine.
That's strange.
So travelled a tremendous distance.
Well, it's definitely some sort of hole we're travelling towards, and we're getting closer.
We are slowing down. The ship's speed is decreasing rapidly.
The force that was driving us along must have stopped when we hit that turbulence.
John, we are now almost at a standstill, but still drifting very slowly.
Hey, the ship's energy reactors are working again.
We have power drive. The controls are responding.
How'd that happen?
Who cares? Let's get out of here.
Yes, but where to?
Simple, we go back the way we came.
We have full power drive. We can reach maximum speed.
Look, if we go back the way we came, staying in exactly the same bearing for 7 or 8 hours, we're bound to return to the hole we came through.
Yeah, back to our own galaxy.
Right, let's go then.
No, wait. If we go back the way we came, we'd have to travel through that turbulence again. We'd be going against that force. If we did go back, we might lose the energy drive again.
Yes, there's no guarantee we'd ever make it. We were almost wrecked coming through. Don't like the idea of going through that hole either. You don't know what's out there.
No, rather the devil you know, I suppose.
Yeah, that's right.
We must travel on the same bearings backwards or forwards. If we deviate from that course, we could be lost here forever.
Well, it's a dead cell. We can't stay here.
Well, at least we'll be travelling 10 times faster going back. We might sort of, well, crash our way through. I vote we go back.
Wait. We must go forward. We cannot go back.
But it's our only chance to get back to our own world.
Yes, Tirayan. We have full power. We must try back through the great hole in the sky.
No. The spirit of Zitan tells me we must go forward, towards the light. Do you understand, Quan?
Yes, Father. I understand.
Then set your course. Set it now.
Hang on a minute.
Please trust me.
What are your reasons for going on, Tirayan?
I have no reasons. I cannot tell you where the light leads. But I know we must go forward. The meaning of the spirit is clear.
We don't believe in all that spirit nonsense, do we?
Hang on a minute, Mike. Are you absolutely sure, Tirayan?
I am sure, John. We must not go back.
Very well, Father. I will set our course to go on towards the light.
You realise that if you're wrong, well, all of us...
We
could
must
also be...
not go back.
We could explore further on towards the light. I mean, we could still come back if there was any danger.
Huh.
Yes, we'll go on for a little while. And as Liz says, we ought to be able to come back to this position if necessary. Maintain course, Quan. Full speed ahead.
Thank you, John.
I hope he knows what he's doing.
We might never have got back the way we came, Mike. I'd have advised going on anyway.
Accelerating to maximum speed, John. Full reactor drive.
John, look, it's getting brighter.
Main course dead ahead.
I wish we knew what was on the other side.
We'll soon find out.
increasing speed.
We're getting very near to it now.
It looks the same as the first opening we came through.
Yes, let's hope it's a way out of this void.
We must go on. The spirit of Zitan will bring us to safety.
My father goes to appeal to the spirit of Zitan.
When we came through the first opening, it was light, and then it got dark. Well, now it's getting lighter again as we approach this thing.
It's like I said. It's like we're travelling through a long tunnel, and this is the other end.
Some tunnel. We still don't know where we're going to come out.
John, look, we're heading into a white mist.
It's like when we came through the first hole.
Maintain course toward the centre of the hole, Quan.
Yes, John.
I can't see a thing now.
Turbulence. Hold on, everybody. Not as bad as last time.
Oh, I cannot hold the course, John. Just holding course.
That seems to have done it.
John, look, the mist is clearing. I can see through the opening again.
Hey, no, it's black.
Cut the energy drive, Quan. Reduce speed quickly.
Speed reducing. I have cut the power, John, but our own impetus will now carry us straight through the opening.
We'll switch to reverse thrust quickly.
It is no good, John. Too late. There is now a strong force taking us towards the hole.
John, look. It's not just solid black.
Yes. Look, you two, those pinpoints of light. What do they look like?
Stars.
Yes. And if you look through that thing, it's like looking through a keyhole into
another sky.
Yeah.
We have only a few minutes, and then we shall be through the hole.
Well, at least we'll be out of this void. Must be hours since we came through the first hole.
If we're in any sort of trouble out there, perhaps we could, well, come back through and try and get back the way we came, couldn't we?
Who knows?
My father wishes me to go to him.
All right, Quan.
Zitan be with us all.
Well, here we go.
Looks quite inviting out there after this place.
Only we could have contact with Tim.
Yes. Hold tight, everybody. We're going through.
Ralot, Zanji Bloek. Tarit Shua Jubilam Shalom.
Shlu.
Washatra. Damn it, Rosati, Shuli, Shluzi. Ras.
Rashina.
Zaro.
Can't be, John, it can't be.
It is. Look, there is the father ship.
I don't understand.
We're back, Elizabeth. Back in our own galaxy. It's fantastic. I just don't understand how it could have happened.
I don't care how. We have.
Well, this is our Pluto 5 region, all right, and that's the father ship.
Yes, John. We are safe, Tirayan.
Yes, my son. Praise be to Zitan.
Hey, perhaps we'd all better go in there and say a few words of thanks to that great Zitan.
We've come out into our own galaxy again. All that way, and we're back at the beginning. Well, where were we? How did it happen?
Yeah. I don't see how we could have travelled all that way on a straight course away from here, and then we'll get back here somehow.
Do the controls respond, John?
All controls normal, and the energy drive reactors are working beautifully.
Shelly Neptune like
Zarat, Glabi, Zuani,
Konzani Shuba, huh?
Zlauta, huh?
Zane, Zata.
Can you hurry them up, Tim?
Just a moment, Tyso. I am in contact with the Federation.
What's happening?
The Federation are relaying pictures to us from the Pluto 5 region. They've picked up something coming from the black hole. Pictures on screen now. It's the small spacecraft.
Yeah. They've escaped. They're right, Tim.
One moment.
Oh, the picture's gone. Get it back on, Tim.
I'm afraid that completes the relay from the Federation. They've asked me to stand by. Apparently the larger spacecraft, the one called the father ship, is also maintaining a position near the hole.
Do you think they're trying to get back to it?
Yes, that is what I am worried about. I think the crew on the father ship may attempt to destroy them.
Why is the father ship still there?
Could this be a parallel world, John?
No, I don't think so, Elizabeth. Well, the stars, the planets, this whole region, it's our galaxy. At least it looks like our galaxy.
Do not be surprised that we have returned despite the illusion that we were going away from here. There is a word, circularity. Endless and continuous.
I don't follow that. We were on this side in our own galaxy, and we travelled through that tunnel to another side.
Yes. Quan, lend me your belt. How many sides has this belt?
Well, two. That one and that one.
Right. Now, trace one of those sides with your finger. One, the inside, and two, the outside. Two journeys, two sides. Now, trace one side with your finger. Stop. One journey, two sides, and you're back where you started from. Well, it is the same with the universe. Endless and continuous, no start and no finish, no beginning and no end. Do you understand this?
Better stick to writing pop songs, Mike.
Well, I'm not bothered with all that tricky stuff. I'm just glad we're safe.
Time also is an illusion. It is only a few of your minutes since we entered the hole.
A few minutes? But we were in there for hours.
Yes, but we were out of your normal time scale. Just look at your watches.
Mine's going again.
So's mine.
Gelunt, Angbeli tunt.
Vaktan? Selentis are here, Vaktan.
Vances contari, Zanti.
Gavan Sluti, Vaktan.
Quan.
What's he saying, Quan?
This is Quan. Speak the Earth language so that my friends can understand.
We were not to blame for the course of the ship. If we had wanted to murder you, we could have done so. Does the great Tirayan hear me?
He is listening.
We want him to know that we have abandoned all our plans against him. We wish to return to Ragora, to serve him as before. Do you hear me, son of Tirayan? We have a proposition to put to you.
He is lying, Father.
I wouldn't trust that character an inch.
Right.
Ask him to speak of his proposition.
Go ahead, Vaktan. Tirayan asks of your proposition.
Taiku, return to Ragora, Tirayan.
We are not receiving you. Please repeat.
Galate. Bellatina. This is Vaktan. Are you receiving me?
We are receiving you.
We asked the great Tirayan to help us. We do not have enough power left to drive the fathership. Our remaining energy reactors were overloaded and will not function. We are using our reserve power. We cannot travel out of here. Do you understand me?
We are listening, Vaktan.
We asked the great Tirayan to help us to return to Ragora. We ask him not to leave us here to die. Our reserve power is almost gone. Need help. Please, please acknowledge. We need help. I must speak with Tirayan. I shall all die. Reserve power going.
What do you make of that, Tirayan?
It is difficult. What do your instruments tell you?
Scanners show that the fathership is without any power.
It's got to be a trap of some sort.
Yes, but what's he up to?
This is Quan. Quan to fathership. Are you receiving me? Are you receiving me?
He doesn't actually think we're going to go back on board that thing, does he? We'd be out of the fire and back in the frying pan again.
Yeah, right. I think we should just ignore it, John.
Put the fathership on visual, Quan.
Hey, it looks dead.
Yes.
How far away is it, John?
It must be 100 miles at least. I think they're just playing possum.
Playing what?
Just lying low, trying to entice us back.
Father, we must get away from here as soon as possible.
You suggest that we abandon them?
It would be too dangerous to do otherwise.
No, they are Igorans. We must return. I will speak to Vaktan.
We can't take the risk of going back aboard the ship.
There will be no need. I will speak to his mind, my mind to his mind. Do you understand this?
Yes, we understand, all right.
Yeah, wish we had our powers back. We'll show him a thing or two.
I will know if he speaks the truth. They are still our brothers. If we leave them now, they will never return to Rigora, to their homes. I must try. I go now to speak to the image of Zitan for help in communicating with Vaktan. I will know the truth.
Trata Neferuguta.
Garada. Summoned.
Vaktan. Vaktan.
Rada Tirayan. Nay! Nay! Galans!
Galata.
Mado Shacha! Saru.
Nada Zarat Vaktan.
Zara!
Vaktan!
It is working. My father is getting through to Vaktan.
Look, the father ship, it's moving.
What are they up to?
They're firing at a smaller spacecraft. They're shooting at it.
And there is no way we can help them, Tyso.
Blimey, what was that?
It was a near miss.
We are faster than they and a small target.
Yeah, but they're still coming after us.
John, we're nearing the Great Hole again. Running away from the father ship has brought us closer to it.
Oh, no, that's all we need. Can't we ever get away from that thing?
I'll second that.
Me too.
The father ship has changed course.
What are they up to, John?
They're coming straight in again.
Giving up, is he?
It's a last-ditch attempt to finish us. Keep zigzagging, Quan.
Something's blown, John. Looks like a connection with the energy reactors.
Yes, the father ship. They have damaged the energy reactor feed. We are losing speed.
John, they're closing in. Look.
Vaktan. Zalut Vortonov. Nehara Shendir Dobai. Zitan.
Zapashlovende.
Kalende.
Vijan, Vijan.
Zyuti Sheluza. Zarata.
We can only reach half speed. They are closing in, fast.
How's it going, Stephen?
A few minutes, John.
If they're coming in to finish us off, we haven't got a few minutes.
They wish to ensure that the next shot finds its target. We are very near the Great Hole again.
Just try and keep as much distance between us and them as you can, Quan.
Noventi Garada Tula.
Stiwar Kanavaka Luisa.
Regenta!
Raboto, ah?
We are approaching the center of the Great Hole. They are following.
Yes, there they are, look.
Another minute, John will have it fixed.
They're gonna try another shot any second now.
Yeah, we're dead on course with the center of the hole. Stand by to alter course as they close in, Quan.
What are you gonna do?
They're dead on course with us. They've got to fire now. Alter course, Quan, fast.
It's gone.
They have destroyed themselves.
Yes, it was weird.
The velocity they were firing at, it only took seconds for that shot to go through the hole and come straight back out again.
The hole saved us from being destroyed.
Yeah, we wouldn't have stood much chance against them if it hadn't.
It is sad that Vaktan should die for so unworthy a cause.
But we are free, Tirayan. Free to return to our people.
Yes, my son.
Okay, Quan, I think we're hooked up.
Oh, well done, Stephen. Full power, Quan.
Right, let's get out of this rotten place before anything else happens to us. Yeah, well, I reckon you were dead lucky. Of course, if I'd have been with you.
It is good to have you all back, John.
It's good to have our powers back again, Tim.
I did not know you had such powers. And this Federation you speak of, we Regorans have much to learn. I am set in my ways, but Quan can learn. One day he will rule over Regora.
Yes, there are many changes necessary in our system. Although we have all shared great dangers, there will be benefits. I have absorbed much that will help me. I will seek out more knowledge of your Federation and of your, democracy.
John, the transporter beams are almost ready to take your companions back to their planet.
It is sad that we must leave you. We'll be forever in your debt.
Hey, you know what? That'll make a great title for a pop song.
Oh, shit.